Hello, lovely people, and welcome. Today is October 15th, which puts me halfway through Inktober, and it's getting more challenging, but I've still managed to put pen to paper every day. I'm a little happier with some things than with others, but I'm definitely learning and still doing stuff. So, yay. So for today, I'm going to use a subject whom I managed to get some video of at the New England Aquarium a couple of years ago. And I thought that was pretty cool. And so I thought I would use this guy. Look at him, isn't he amazing? Octopi are so cool. So, in addition to the video, I have a still that I'm going to actually use to base the picture on. But I just had to show this. He is so cool. So yeah, I'm going to base the drawing I do today on this still that I got of him, and see how it goes. So as usual, I will start with a pencil sketch. I did a rough sketch that I'm going to actually kind of be working on from. It gave me a basic idea of what it was going to, how it was going to go, what it was going to look like and feel like to do the drawing. So to start with, I will put it in pencil. One of the things I've been learning over the course of this month is how to make my pencil sketches more accurate more quickly. So it's really nice. It's feeling like I'm actually making progress. Here I have a couple of changes to the photo because I didn't actually have a photo of kind of what I wanted to have, so I added it in the ends of a couple of his tentacles in addition. But yeah, so once the pencil sketch is done, I will switch over to ink, and I'm using artist pens of a couple of different sizes. So I will start using the biggest one, which is a brush tip. Brush tips are kind of cool. You can do a bunch with them. And with the brush tip, I'm just going to put in kind of the major big lines that define him, kind of the major part of his body there, and the major part of his biggest tentacles, and kind of the big shapes that lay him out on the page. And once I've done that, I'll switch over to a medium tip and add in kind of the next level. And then at the very end, I go to a super fine to add in all the details. So he's pretty straightforward. I'm pretty happy. I feel like I've learned a bunch also with ink in, especially with the last 2 days, the mushrooms and the lizards, in how to use the pens to not draw in every single little detail, but to give kind of rough textural ideas. So in the mushrooms, for example, the spores, all of the little lines for the spores are more suggestive of the shape than trying to draw in every single one, every single little shape. And here also a lot of the details, especially on the stuff that's farther away, are much more suggested and just kind of allowed to be there. Yeah. Also, these lines here, the shadowing there, and a lot of the major lines here along the body to give the effect of the kind of wrinkled look that you see there. And also the little suckers here have kind of dark edges, and so rather than trying to make that very accurate, I just put in little kind of light edging along the circles. And then I went in with the shadowing here. Just put in a bunch of shadows, try to give him a little more depth. And then going in on the body and the tentacles that are farther away to make them recede a little bit. And then, yep, some more work on the wrinkles and the shadowing. And also, yeah, referring back to my picture, trying to get the shadowing and the shaping of the place where all the tentacles come together. That's actually not a part of his anatomy that I'd ever really thought about before, is how the tentacles separate from the main part of the body there. So going in with the superfine and doing all the shadowing to make him look a little more 3D. He's still somewhat flat ink drawing, but not too bad. So overall, I'm feeling pretty good about how my progress has been going at the learning curve of doing this every day. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep this up once October is over, but definitely has been really, really great and really fun so far. So we'll see. I'll do my best to get through the rest of the month with a drawing a day. Yeah, he's looking kind of cool. I like him. So let me know what you think. At the end, of course, we go through and just erase all the pencil marks from the underlying sketch just to clean it up a bit, because they're always not quite following the lines. So yeah, as usual, thank you so much for dropping by. Please subscribe and take care of each other, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much.